What's up, Taiwan? How's it going? I'm Leslie Liao with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Some candidates for Taiwan's upcoming local elections have got into trouble for giving supporters gifts that push the limits of vote buying. There's a cap on just how much candidates can spend on these freebies, and there are now calls for that cap to be raised. Liao explains.
Gifts like these are a normal part of Taiwan's election culture. Candidates hand out small items to supporters or treat them to small meals with reminders to vote for them come election day. But there are limits. To avoid implications of vote buying, the value of each item is capped at about $1, and this limit is taken seriously. Township mayor candidates in the northern counties of Yilan and Hsinchu were recently investigated for vote buying in connection with gifts like these. Authorities have received hundreds of similar reports.
我们大概会进驻157位同仁努力的积极在查办当中，像是宜兰像是嘉义像是新竹都有这个有多件的这个起诉案件。
The $1 limit has been in place since 2001, but with inflation on the rise ahead of this year's polls, there are now calls for that ceiling to be lifted.
有人会担心这个碗不要太大碗，太大碗要是面太多超过30块钱，到时候被人家检举。
这个是很简易的话，当然没有问题了。但是如果你弄得很澎湃啊，又好像伴奏一样的，那就不恰当。
The idea has cross-party support.
其实我觉得真的也是可以改变一些啦，也让执法单位比较简单。
The issue will be discussed by Taiwan's Supreme Prosecutor's Office, with an answer expected within a week. As Nia Zhou and Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's National Home Price Index has logged historic new highs this quarter, with the biggest increases in the country's south. Ryan Hill-Kilpatrick has the details.
House prices are shooting up, and it's the biggest year-on-year rise in Taiwan's history. Across the country, property costs are up over 10% from this time last year. That's according to second quarter data just released by the Interior Ministry. At nearly 14%, the biggest jump was logged in the southern port city of Kaohsiung.
薪水并没有比较多，但是房价一直在涨，就觉得好像要工作很多年才可以买房这样。
To explain this leap in Kaohsiung, industry experts point to a series of science parks recently established in the city. Historically known as a shipping and industrial hub, the parks are creating higher-end jobs and carving out a new niche in the local economy. Even chip-making titan TSMC is moving in. But experts say this is a mixed blessing for residents.
科学研究的发展其实也是带动了所谓的地方的发展，增加了就业机会，这也就是两面刃，也是带动了房价的提高。只是说这个要怎么去解，目前看起来很难。
Across all 6 major metropolitan areas of Taiwan, homes are getting increasingly unaffordable. Unlike previous rounds of real estate speculation that were confined to Greater Taipei, this surge is going nationwide, along with calls for the government to take action. Ryan Hill-Kilpatrick for TaiwanPlus.
As birth rates decline in Taiwan, the country is facing an aging population crisis. As Rick Liao reports from New Taipei, new cat and dog registrations are outpacing human births.
People in Taipei take their pets with them everywhere they go. You'll see them in cafes, on the metro, on hiking trails, and of course in the city's parks. Statistics show it's a trend that's only set to grow. For the first time ever, the number of new cats and dogs being registered in the country is outpacing the number of babies being born. In the first 9 months of the year, more than 175,000 new pets were registered in Taiwan. The total number of babies born this year is expected to be less than 140,000.
狗给我们家庭带来很多欢笑啊，然后也觉得有一个成员，这个家里面的气氛啊，或是这个就比较满足这样的，对，
Taiwan's birth rate is one of the lowest in the world, creating an aging population crisis. By 2025, 1/5 of Taiwanese will be over 65, putting a strain on the workforce, the healthcare system, and even the country's military. Experts say rising costs of living, particularly sky-high house prices, and more women heading to work are behind the decline. Despite government subsidies to marry and have kids, it is four-legged friends that are rising in popularity.
就是大家当然会觉得，就是养小孩当然很好，但是带来的压力跟就是经济反而是更大的，所以大家就会选择就是养毛小孩。
With a human population of 24 million, Taiwan is now home to 2 million registered pets, raising questions about what role these furry friends, who don't go to work or pay taxes, are going to play in the country's future. Damon Lin and Rick Liao in New Taipei City for TaiwanPlus.
The northern Taiwan city of Taoyuan is home to the country's largest international airport, making it the main gateway into and out of the country. It also houses the headquarters of Taiwan's 2 largest airlines, and there are now plans to turn the city into a genuine aerospace capital. We travel there to find out how.
It's midnight at Taiwan's Taoyuan International Airport. One of the world's most modern planes, an Airbus 350 jetliner, inbound from Japan, has just landed. A maintenance team takes over the long-range airliner. In the next few hours, crew members will perform checks, repairs, and adjustments to ensure the safety of the Airbus's 300 passengers. 50 kilometers south of Taipei, Taiwan's capital, Taoyuan is a city with different facets. It's the nation's fastest-growing city, with an integrated transport network, green infrastructure, and smart web solutions that make life quicker and easier for everyone here. But Taoyuan is also Taiwan's main gateway to the world. The international airport sees thousands of passengers, and tons of freight pass through every day. Every year, nearly 250,000 aircraft fly to Taoyuan for checks, repairs, and overhauls, generating nearly $2 billion in revenue. It makes the city a leading maintenance center in Asia.
桃园机场本身基本上它的这个地理位置来看的话，是属于东南跟东北的转运站。那同时我们都知道这边有很好的高铁啊、捷运啊、未来的桃园绿线啊等等，基本上在交通枢纽部分也可以跟未来的2大城市桃园跟台北做一个结合，甚至于到基隆，所以这个都是在桃园机场的相对未来航太发展的利基。
It should be no surprise that the island has become a home to aerospace engineering expertise. Across the Pacific lies the United States, the world's largest economy. China, ranked second, is just to the west. Number 3, Japan, is a hop and a skip north. And to the south are spread the 10 ASEAN nations. Together, the world's 5th largest economy. After a pandemic lull, Taoyuan Airport is buzzing again. It prompts planners to begin working on an even more ambitious expansion.
我们做了一个所谓的空前的挑战，就是我们桃园现在有个航空城的计划，把这个机场当成一个核心，那往外蔓延。那我们想充分的发挥所谓的机场经济学，在这个机场周遭，我们有所谓的将近有300公顷的产专区，我们有上千公顷的住宅区跟商业区。那我们引进相关的产业，那再搭配资源性的这些条件，那我想这就是为什么桃园能够成为亚太地区首屈一指的航太城市。
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of the only species of penguin found in southern African waters. Vets are growing concerned about their population after some of the birds were found dead from avian flu. I'm Liao. Take care and see you next time.